Is the Democratic Party capable of reforming itself from within?
That's an amazing question to ask someone who's running to be a Democrat, right? But before I was trying to be a public servant and run for office, I was just a person, and I would tell you no.
Yeah.
If I'm speaking for my constituents, maybe not, because I need to believe in something better and work towards it. But if I'm speaking for myself, no. We need to evolve first, right? Like the whole idea of the revolution will not be televised,
Yeah.
right? It's in your mind. I think by the time the Democratic Party fully evolves, everybody that comprises it would have already created a new macroorganism, and then it would
Hmm.
just simply be a name change to reflect what we already are. I think it can reform from within, but I don't think it's the way we think about that. I do think it's going to be the rise of third parties that actually represent its values better and start
Or do you think
undermining the
it's
party.
possible for like a progressive takeover of the party?
Yeah,
We're seeing a
absolutely.
lot of progressives pop up this election cycle.
It's the only thing in the last 10 years that have given me hope.
Yeah.
A lot of this comes back, we can dial this back to any point in American history, but a lot of it dials back to 2010. 2010, Republican opposition, dawn of the Tea Party, the
Hmm.
racialized underbelly. That's
Yep.
the exact energy source that fueled the current Trump presidency. And I try not to say his name, but I do want to be clear. Because at
Yeah.
the end of the day, it's so easy to forget. But back then, the Republican Party was 7 parties. They were dead.
Hmm.
There was
Hmm.
no unifier coming in, and then he did it.
Yeah.
Right? They were limping forward.
All they
And I
needed was a
and,
reality TV star.
and I
That's
say
all
that
it
as
took.
I watched Fox News every day in high school, so I know that this is a good analysis. I know it's true because I was there.
Yeah.
So I think it can evolve from within. I think Zoran Mamdani is showing it. I think the fact that we have a
Yeah.
progressive caucus in Congress, there's hope here. There's seeds to
Hmm.
water. But sometimes you just have to fight off the wolves too, and that doesn't
Yeah.
mean the grass isn't growing. But belaboring that example. But yeah, it's a convoluted mess, I think, and I think there's a lot of cause for panic and a lot of cause for hope.
I I think that's a fantastic answer.
Yep.
And as you said, Zoran is a great um, I don't know, sort of icon in the progressive movement right now. He's actually delivering on promises that he made. Also, he's a mayor, so there's a little less bureaucracy there. Um, you're going to have bureaucracy regardless of your role, but certainly he's going to deal with a lot less of it not being in a federal position. So
Yeah.
we have to that's a disclaimer. I love him,
Yeah,
absolutely
me
love
too.
him. But, being a mayor is a lot different than being a
Yeah,
congressperson.
you're still a local official. It's
Right.
an executive level. I mean, ironically, New York City mayor is probably the most important of
Hmm.
all local, political offices, but it still is technically that. And
Yeah,
legally, he's going to be in a much different bargaining position, right?
absolutely.